husband actually had a back injury, and he was looking at having a neck surgery, and he was on prescription anti-inflammatories, which we knew were not good for him. Even the pharmacist was saying he's got to get off of these. And so we started coming in for that, and he has yet to have that neck surgery.
That is awesome.
Yes.
So I formerly played tennis for 20 years. I've had a lot of wear and tear on my body, and I've always tried to incorporate a healthy lifestyle, but this was one thing that was missing. So I really just wanted to see what chiropractic could do for me.
It was kind of, I got to my last straw with how bad my lower back pain was, and I wasn't even able to stand for more than an hour with just excruciating lower back pain.
Originally, when we brought our daughter in, her name is Aniston, and at the time she was probably 9-10 months, somewhere in that time frame, and she probably had 3-4 ear infections within 3 or 4 month time frame. It seemed like it was almost once a month she would get over it, and then 2 weeks later, after antibiotics and stuff wore out, she would pick it back up, and the whole daycare cycle just continued to repeat itself.
We have at the time when we started, she was a 3.5-month-old, and she was screaming all the time, like up to 5 to 8 hours a day. Riding in the car seat was terrible. She would scream from the moment she got in to the time she got here. She was having really bad reflux. So we began treatment here.
But when I came here, it was really helpful because I actually got the x-ray and got to see that my spine was fairly straight, but it was like way off center. And that probably caused a lot of the pains I was having in my back, throughout my body, maybe some of the fatigue at times or immune issues. And again, I was doing a lot of other things conscious of my health, and so this was a missing piece.
Lauren had pretty severe scoliosis.
Wow.
So she was struggling with a lot of issues with her dance, balance, and just back issues.
Around 26, 27 weeks that my baby was breech.
I wasn't able to do sports because I had these really, really bad problems in my back. I started getting all this pain in my neck, I started getting pain in my legs, and from that, the first thing they actually told us to do was chiropractic.
Of debilitating headaches. I couldn't get through a single day without these pounding headaches, and the only way to help it or alleviate the symptoms was to sleep it off, and that was hit or miss.
We originally came about 5 years ago. Some friends of ours started to introduce us to chiropractic care. We tried a couple here in Charlotte and found our way toward to active life, and it's been the best thing ever. So then we got our kids, Abigail, who was about 6 months, started to get her care started, and then as we've had our family grow, with our other 2 girls, they've come in almost within the first week of being born.
She does not cry in the car seat ever. She's actually sitting in the car seat right now, not crying.
Silent.
So very quiet. And her reflux is tremendously better. We're down to nothing on medication. We were on Prilosec daily. So all is well. We have a happy baby and off medication.
That it blew me away, the results, that my spine went right back in alignment.
We started to notice changes probably within the first month or so. She started to battle through one ear infection where she showed symptoms. We thought she had it. Went to the doctor for her annual checkup, coincided with the same time frame. Doctor looked in her ear and said, nope, looks good, it's clear, no ear infection. So ever since then, knock on wood, we've seen a lot of improvements with the ear infection. She actually hasn't had any to date as of this point.
I started noticing improvement within the first couple weeks. Around 34 weeks, my midwife had recommended that I switch back to the OB to eventually schedule a C-section.
Oh wow,
so that was really disappointing to hear. And then at my very final appointment, 1 week before the C-section, He flipped head down.
Couple things have happened since I started coming to see Dr. Bob. One of those is just how much it's boosted my immune system. I did not get sick once this winter. And I was thinking about it a couple weeks ago, and I was trying to figure out why, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the first winter I've ever seen a chiropractor regularly. So I would say it's boosted my immune system a lot.
But our whole family, we have 2 children, and we all come here, and it has been great for all of us and our health. I can remember when my kids were younger, like if my son would complain of an earache, then I'd just bring him in and Dr. Bob would adjust him, and that would be it. No more complaints. So I don't remember the last time that either one of my children have been on antibiotics or anything like that. So it really has helped them to stay healthy.
My results have been pretty significant. It did not take long before the severity of the headaches was reduced, and ultimately they were pretty much eliminated. I don't really have any headaches anymore.
My asthma is not as severe. I barely get headaches. If I do, they're not as severe. And then my allergies are definitely more in control.
Yeah, that's awesome. So it definitely improved with her dance. She wasn't having the pain that she was having before.
That's awesome.
It really strengthened, she was able to strengthen her back and do things she couldn't do before. So it's a big deal for her too. And it really straightened up the alignment from her scoliosis.
So not only my daughter, but my wife and I have both been coming here, and I can see my daughter not only with the ear infections have completely gone away to this point, but she's a great sleeper. She's a happy girl. You can just tell that overall that she feels really well. Myself and my wife also the same. I've felt the best I probably have in a long time. I travel a lot for work, and sitting on planes and in front of computers and laptops, a lot of those symptoms have kind of been pushed to the side.
I was able to start really feeling the relief that I haven't felt in my whole adult life so far.
And I'd been in previous car accidents too, so it just helps me to feel better with my back and neck and everything like that. So that's been terrific. And we continue to come because we really believe in preventative care as opposed to after the fact, and we know that chiropractic care is a vital part of our health and that everything is connected to the spine. So if you want your bodies to be healthy, it's a great place to start.
Awesome. Do wellness care. Right. I think overall it just really helps stay well, stay away from sickness. It helps a lot with stress. I can tell, especially with jobs. It definitely helps really focus, and the whole family really the same way.
I now am able to be present throughout the day, and I can focus throughout the day, and I can concentrate and be more productive and spend more time with my daughter.
The long-term benefits of just getting everything lined up were important for us.
So we are so thankful, and that's why we still come for maintenance and things like that. And I guess most importantly is eliminate, I would think, some surgeries as well.
Well, I know just looking when you compare my children's health with a lot of the health of other children their age, they are usually the healthiest. Very rarely get sick, almost to never get sick. And to me, that's kind of proof in the pudding. When you know that your body can fight off everything the way it's supposed to. Like, I don't want to have to take anything that is unnecessary. My body can do what it's supposed to do if my spine's right. So if their spines are right, they can take care of themselves, and that's a big plus.
I feel good, like my back's not hurting with the 24-hour pain I used to have. Now I actually can do things. I can go hiking, I can go kayaking, and I don't have that pain anymore.
Wow, that is so awesome.
Yes, it's awesome.
Thank you so much, Jessica.
I'm passionate about health. I want to be healthy for a long time, and I've done so many different health protocols. I knew chiropractic was important. I do live a very active life, and I want to stay on top of it for me, because I'm always moving around, and Dr. Bob can always feel if something's off, and it just does help to know that part of my health is intact.